All right, everybody, welcome back to Thunderleaf Games. We're playing Cyberpunk again this Monday, and just want to welcome everybody back and thank you all for liking, subscribing, following, checking out our shorts, all the things. We really are, as always, just shocked that absolutely anybody wants to watch us. So thank you. We really, really love y'all. Want to start, as always, with some quick thank yous as we couldn't make our game without them. So, firstly, Sirenscape for providing our soundboard and sound effects throughout the game. We want to also thank Foundry Virtual Tabletop for providing the world we play in, and of course, our Talsorian Games for the fun game that is Cyberpunk Red. And last but certainly not least, Kevin MacLeod from Incomtech.com, who provides our intro music and outro music, which we think really is awesome. And if you do, or if you don't, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, let's throw this around to my fellow streamers. And of course, starting with myself, I'm Donnie, and I play everybody's favorite MedTech Scrawl. And tonight we're going to start with a question here of what chore your character is responsible for in the warehouse, and do they or don't they do it? Who wants to go first tonight?
I'll go first. I think I'm Greg, by the way. I play Static, the lovable rocker boy, not the rockable lover boy, though I'm sure he is.
I think so. No.
But Static has taken over the laundry within the warehouse because he has convinced these heathens that they don't know the first thing about caretaking of delicate fabrics. So he makes sure that their clothes are well tended to, especially Hopscotch's fancy new suits.
Well, with that throw over, why don't we go over to Amy?
I really, really find that suit to be precious. Now it has bullet holes in it, and she's so sad. So Amy, I play Hopscotch, and I think that she's probably gets a little like mother hen and is like, don't forget to clean your room kind of thing. Like make sure everybody does their own space and their own shit, like Scrawl with his med bay and me with my mechanic area. And we have a pillow fort that she keeps clean and safe so nobody jumps in on a pillow and lands on like a blade or something. But yeah, she's probably just gets a little like mother hen over the rest and make sure they do their shit.
And Ray.
Hey everybody, I'm Ray. I play Max Tech Officer Bailey Young, who goes by Cavalry. And she, as I was saying to everyone earlier, is like a walking tornado. So I don't think she's in charge per se of anything. I think she probably makes sure like the important things are away, like the guns are away. I think probably body parts from Scrawl. I think she's like, we can't leave that out. She makes sure like that's taken care of. But other than that, I think the mess in the warehouse is probably mostly her. Just clothes, shoes everywhere. She probably wonders why her laundry is like smells nice now. Because she's very much one of those everything gets thrown in one big pile and washed together kind of person. And now, everything has fabric softeners and it's awfully strange.
I love it. So I think Scrawl is definitely known for doing dishes around the warehouse because you heathens can't be trusted to properly disinfect and purify. Everybody knows a solid hydrogen or hydrochloric acid mix diluted to the right percentage is the only way to make drinking glasses safe.
Sure.
But as fun as it is to just ambush one of you to ask to do the recap, I think it's my turn probably. So I've been studying up today.
I do want to jump in real quick before you jump into the recap and thank our most recent follower, Ultimatum, on Twitch. Thank you for slapping that subscribe button. That really means a lot to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Good call out there. Maybe a little preview as well. Please stay tuned. We have a special stream coming up on Friday the 13th. So keep an eye on our socials for that. We'll be giving you some teasers coming up in the next couple weeks. But otherwise, though, I think that does do it for announcements. Anybody else have anything?
We have to ask Mike what
right.
his chore is.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Mike. At home, what is your chore? Let's just throw your dirty laundry out like usual.
There's a lot, but the one I hate the most is vacuuming. It's the devil's chore.
Ooh.
Hate the vacuum so much.
I assumed
So
it's
much
the one
dog
that
hair.
we throw on you every week, trying to wrangle 4 maniacs.
Right? Yeah. Managing chaos gremlins.
It's a lot of hours and a lot of lost hair, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's what happened to me and Greg, too.
Yeah. That's why the vacuuming sucks. It's all the lost hair.
There you go.
All right, so
I'll
last
share
week,
mine.
Thank you.
So last week we picked up after our bunker ambush with Static's mom, Mary. We returned her mostly alive to the Nomad camp, where we had some wonderful veggies, and Hopscotch introduced us to Gran, which was very interesting, who actually approved of Static's cooking, did a wonderful job there. And then we had a turkey hunted down by Hopscotch and Cav. Certainly wasn't the last turkey in all of existence, so it's probably fine. Please, nobody come after Cav. We then found out that absolutely everybody at all in the Cyberpunk universe knows about Hopscotch's upcoming court date. After that, we decided that Mary needed to detox with the Nomads for a little while and bribed Graham to take care of her for a little bit while we went and investigated a drop that was related to Jessica. It turned out to be an ambush, which was probably something we should have just assumed. Dealt with the bomb, got shot a lot as we grabbed nothing and ran away. And now we're being chased out of Night City, I believe, is where we pretty much left off.
I don't think we got away with nothing. Didn't we get one of them?
We've got a hostage. Yeah.
You've taken a hostage.
Ah, yes, hostage.
Took
Knew
a
I
couple
forgot
shots,
something.
but Static was able to knock him out.
Which I think is where we'll throw it over to you, Mike.
Yep. All right. So you guys were able to make it back to your the borrowed pickup. Hopscotch behind the wheel, I believe, as usual.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Skrull was a shotgun for a change, and Cav and Static had loaded the hostage in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And as you tear onto the streets of Night City, trying to get away from this ambush, 2 motorcycles start to follow behind you. Similarly dressed operatives on each motorcycle. There's 2 people on each motorcycle pulling behind you as a large kind of van starts to come out behind as well. And from there, I think we'll start off with some initiatives.
Oh, man, right away.
Right away.
Right away.
No chill at all. That's fine, though, because we're all really healthy and in a good place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're not at all beat up. Oh, shit.
I'm
It's going to be one of those.
for not seeing this stuff coming, honestly.
That was a
Carl,
negative
and then
initiative.
I have a negative initiative. That means that I go at the very, very top. I'm so
skip a
slow up
turn.
fast.
Back in time. I got a 13.
7.
I'm not first for once with a 12.
All right, that was 12, -1. Hopscotch was a 7?
13.
13.
Cav was
Look at
7.
you. Cav was 7. There we go. 7. All right. All right. And with that, we will get underway. And last is 8. All right, cool. Hopscotch, driving the van. So we've got a little kind of driving through the combat zone streets here. There's little fires and groups of people on the side, a bunch of cars parked, sometimes in the street, sometimes on the curb. Lightly raining a bit, and then we've got a little kind of display up here. We're kind of abstracting some distances so you can kind of see some range bands. And so we'll measure from the back of your van here, and we'll kind of shift everybody around accordingly. So what is the plan, Hopscotch? Are you trying to lose them? Are you trying to just drive faster and get away?
So my first thought is to let them get kind of close. The motorcycles especially, because they are pretty much like in line with the truck itself. And so I want to allow them to close the distance a little bit, and then I'm going to slam on the brakes, and hopefully they'll just crash into the back of the truck.
I'm
very
so glad
cool.
I don't even have to suggest that.
Right?
Like, it's just where all of us went.
I do hope you convey that to Cav and Static so that they're not just thrown out of the back.
All right,
The
cool.
little window's open. The little window's open.
So what are we? So let's have a drive.
A 24.
Gosh.
All right. Yeah, so you can definitely kind of position yourself to make their lives much more difficult and kind of make it look like you're escaping, but not too fast. Try to bait them in. All right. As these motorcycles start to get a little bit of ground. So this guy is going to try to catch up. There. The guy on the back of this motorcycle is going to try to take a shot over at Cav in the back with his heavy pistol. We're gonna give that 2. So a 13 is gonna just miss, just next to your good ear. You hear this bullet kind of whiz past. Scrawl.
Scrawl is going to try and shove his assault rifle out the window and turn around a little bit and just lay down a layer of like suppressing fire, just outward spraying back at everybody. I kind of feel like that's the best I can hope for at this point. Aiming seems like a lot.
All right, yeah. So if you want to give me a suppressive fire.
Yeah. It's a 16.
All right. That guy's gonna roll. Cool. And miserably fail. So that guy is not going to. There. Let's try this one. He's gonna roll his cool. And I think between your suppressive fire and Hopscotch trying to lure and bait the motorcycle into it, I'm going to say that this guy kind of loses control in his crit failed cool roll and will kind of smack into the back of the truck. So Hopscotch, can you give me 66, please?
Oh. Yeah. I want to.
or 20.
That was very
All
satisfying.
right. So the car is going to take some of that because someone smacked into the back of it. The motorcycle is going to take all of that. The agent on that one is going to take that there. Okay. And this guy is definitely falling behind quickly. He's unconscious. The next motorcycle also failed his roll, so he's going to drop back. Van is up, and they are going to make their cool. They make that, so he's going to do his drive. And try to gain some ground on you.
What kind of van is this? Are we talking like, mover van or like armored truck van?
This is that black SUV kind of van.
Okay.
Purposely looking nondescript, but obviously stands out, and it's try to not. All right, Cav.
I am going to try to, I'm going to try to shoot at the driver through the windshield.
Of the van?
Yes.
All right. So let's do you want to do an aimed shot, or are you just trying to hit the drive all?
No, mostly I want the windshield to be gone. So, like, if I could hit the driver, that would be great. But,
okay.
Like, primarily, mostly just windshield right now. Like, I mean, for the driver's side, but...
You are at perfect assault rifle distance right now, so you just got to beat a 13.
Fantastic. 16.
Yep. As this windshield kind of spiders and explodes against the barrage of bullets. Let's see some damage.
11. Oof.
All right, yeah, you did manage to blow the windshield out, but the driver is looking pretty good. There is a passenger you can see in the car there, but it's kind of hard to see anything else in the van. All right, Static.
Static is going to kind of come up here against the tailgate, lean over, and take a shot at this motorcycle that's still here with his pistol.
All right. So it's gonna be a 20.
18.
So close.
Do it.
Fuck it. He's gonna shoot again.
All right.
17.
Mm.
So yeah.
Just kind of peppering ground around these this motorcycle, trying to dodge out of the way a bit. Hopscotch.
I am driving. I trust them to do their thing. I can't really shoot. So again, like if I see another one, like the motorcycle specifically, I don't want to do this to the van and fuck up my truck. If the other motorcycle catches up, I'll do the kind of same thing to try to get it to ram. But I'm really just making the best zigzag I can through the city to try to get us to a safe spot where we can hopefully eventually duck out of the way of these lovely Biotechnica folk.
Awesome. How about can you roll a d20 for me?
Big ol' 6. Low is better in this game, right?
Always.
Always.
Yeah, so as you're kind of dodging and weaving through these streets and taking sharp turns, you turn onto this one side street, and there is a massive crater in the concrete. So can I have a drive to try to avoid this large pothole?
Just gonna scream, hold on! 23.
Awesome. As you manage to deftly avoid this and do it smoothly enough that it doesn't really jostle around Cav and Static in the back.
She's so good. She's so good, you guys.
Hopefully the other folks won't be so lucky.
All right. Were you trying to kind of keep pace with them, or are you trying to pull away, let them gain some ground?
At this point, if we can just try to lose them, and I can try to hide.
All right, let's...
My next goal.
Yeah, give me one more drive check to try to gain some speed here.
Could we maybe combine it with my turn, and I'll have like do a like not streetwise, like local expert or something, if I know like any alleys to dodge
absolutely.
into or anything.
Yeah, give me that local expert.
Be a good co-pilot here.
I might let you sit up front again if you do a good job.
16. It's not terrible.
And I got a 21.
All right, yeah, we'll give a bonus to that roll there, and you manage to get a little bit of distance on these cars. This motorcycle is way gone now. Awesome. Let's see. So that one's gone. Scroll. You had your local expert. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, I feel like that's an appropriate use of my turn. I don't want to spray down the back of the truck bed trying to shoot the motorcycle across it, so...
Ooh.
Despite the fact that somebody shot me last time, you know.
You didn't even feel it.
The motorcycle kind of grinds its tire just around the lip of this thing. You see some sparks and rubber flying as it kind of does not navigate it anywhere near as well as Hopscotch did. The guy on the back is going to try to take a shot with his rifle over at Static, who took a shot at him.
We can try.
Let's get it. Nope, doesn't even go in the general direction. Just kind of hit, as they try to swerve around the pothole, it just kind of ends up shooting at buildings on the side of the street. Not able to catch up. Let's see what the van driver does. Manages to gain a little bit of ground. The passenger in there is going to take a shot at Cav with the assault rifle. Let's get 13 to beat. That is going to be a 14, so unfortunately that will hit. And so Cav, that is going to be 23 damage.
Oh, shit.
Plus a crit. So if I can have 2d6 for me, please.
Davin.
As one of those bullets finds its way into your lung, and you end with a foreign body. So if you move on foot more than 4 meters a turn, you take 5 damage. All right, Cav.
Scroll's not medical doctor or anything, but I'm just saying 5 damage from inside lungs not protected by armor.
Not good.
Yeah, that is straight.
I've got an incendiary grenade that I would like very much to lob through the now off windshield of this van.
That is phenomenal. Can I have some athletics and beat a 17 for me?
Ooh. Ooh, athletics. Oh, come on.
Oh no! Oh no!
Why?
Oh no!
Don't blow up my truck.
I was about to say this is coming in the cab with us hopscotch.
No.
All right, let's
Hunt turkey, not people.
I think with a -3 that kind of bounces off the tailgate and back into the cab. And can I have 66 damage from an incendiary grenade for the 3 of you back?
Just roll that guy on top of it.
Oh god!
Did you just tarot
That's a lot
Oh
of
god!
sixes.
Grenades can't tarot crit.
They can't tarot crit.
But you
but
did.
that is, but she did. That is 27 damage.
Okay.
And
Does armor get subtracted from that?
yes, armor gets subtracted.
That doesn't matter because static.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Static's toast.
Static goes quiet.
Literally.
Brawl is close.
I thought it was just the people in the cab. Or in the truck
the bed or the cab?
In the bed. I thought it was.
Yeah, in the bed.
Oh,
Yeah, so Skrull's all right.
Yeah, Scrawl's fine.
never mind.
Better crawl through that window.
But there's fire back there. I don't go to the window.
I will shove you through that window if I see that he's down.
I don't know that you would though, because you're driving.
Well, I have a rear view.
Be full of flames.
All right. Static is down. Would you like to roll a d10 or would you like me to roll a d10?
I'll roll it. That's a 4.
All right. Static lives another round.
Yay.
Hopscotch.
Do I see anything?
Surely you see the flames in the
There is
back.
a very
I mean,
bright
yeah,
flash and some burning.
Do,
Yeah, you can give me a perception if you'd like.
do I see my people literally dying? This is her nightmare. She will fucking panic.
Cav's afraid of fire too.
Oh, that's right.
Not doing good.
Right. Absolutely she does.
What a good time for that.
I know. I'll give ones the rest of this day, but oh my god, scroll. Oh my god, get it back right now. Scroll. And I literally just grab your shoulder and start shoving you through the little fucking truck window.
Through the little window.
You're skinny. I will make it happen. I'm like my elbow to your ass. Just get through. Static is down. Go.
All right. Yeah, so scroll.
Yeah, going. I don't really fit through this, and yeah. Can I find static in the roiling flames that is the bed of a truck?
You can. You can see him. The flames are starting to die down a bit. Just some random clothing on fire.
Good thing Static doesn't wear a lot of synthetics.
Yeah, I'll kind of crawl through the back window, I guess. I definitely assume I at least break one of the other two side panels of this truck bed window.
Yeah.
And then flop down very awkwardly. It's kind of like a half somersault flop into the truck bed. Look around, find Static, and I will check for a pulse here, see if there's any signs of life in him.
It is very faint.
Very faint. All right. I guess I will use my last auto heal. Or speed heal.
Oh, thank you.
Body plus will. As back from the brink, Static returns to consciousness.
Oh, that was. Oh, God. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Scroll, thank you.
Sorry. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
What happened?
You,
Oh,
you,
God, what if
you are
you
not
killed
as pretty as you were. That is certain.
No.
You're still beautiful. It's okay.
It's the good half of your face that's left. It's okay.
Both good.
Unfortunately, all those synthetic fibers melted to skin. It's gonna be rough, buddy.
Oh, that's. Oh, I'm not going to
man.
look down.
All right. This motorcycle is going to try to gain some speed. And does not. Hopscotch manages to keep the distance. Guy on the back is going to take a shot at Cav, who's got a couple little flames still going. That is a 9 and totally right into the pavement. Nowhere near you. Van is going to try to catch up. And does not. Man, Biotechnically needs to hire people who can drive. Passenger is going to take another shot over at Cav. Four and 8, going the wrong way. All right, Cav.
So I've got this armor-piercing grenade.
17.
Oh boy. Scroll is going back inside Cap now.
17, you say?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. In for penny, in for pound. Yeah, yep, I'm burning my luck.
Are you aiming this at
All
the
right.
van or at the motorcycle?
In the window of the van.
That's right, you blew that out.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. As you burn your luck, what's the lucky bounce that gets it through the windshield of the van?
There is no lucky bounce, man. It is just full on, just like 3-pointer jump shot, right into the window. Probably lands like right in the like right in between the driver and the passenger on the seat. And I'm sure they both look at it and, oh.
They have that look and then look at each
Yeah.
other as it explodes. Can I have 66, please?
$19.
And that van starts
that
to
does
slide
apparently
way back.
do double ablation to their arm.
Yes.
Awesome.
They lose 2 points. All right, Static.
Static is going to look down at this this mercenary kind of at his feet. Does he have any grenades or anything on him?
He is a lot toastier looking than the last time you saw him.
Fair, fair.
Probably a good thing he did have grenades on him.
Also fair.
He's got a smoke grenade and a flashbang on him.
He's gonna pocket the flashbang, and then I think he's just gonna pop the smoke grenade and hold on to it, or
Okay.
like wedge it in the the little corner, square corner thing on the back of the tailgate. Or
Yeah.
just mount it so that there's a plume of smoke coming off the back of our truck.
Perfect. Give them trail to follow.
Yeah,
This will
I was
definitely throw them off our trail.
Follow us at all.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping they're gonna wreck in this smoke, trying to follow us and hit something.
It's fine. We forgive you. You're still a little unconscious.
Oh.
It's true.
All right, you've got some smoke streaming from the back of this car, kind of making a nice little cloud behind you as you drive.
This is gonna make it harder for them to hit us.
That's true.
I
Hopscotch.
thought about doing the same thing.
What is the plan, Hopscotch?
Well, I presume at this point I did get some general directions from Scrawl about a place that, we could probably tuck into and be safe. So I am just kind of zigzagging my way there and trying to lose these fuckers.
All right. Are you going pedal to the metal, tearing through the streets?
Yeah, as best as I can, yeah.
All right, let's have a drive.
Oh, no. I did it.
34.
Wow. Is that your third crit tonight?
My second.
No.
Oh, only the second.
And
I
I
mean,
think
it's only 8:08.
That's
so.
true. We're 40 minutes in.
And I think with that crit, we'll say you managed to lose them around some turns and kind of duck in somewhere, as the motorcycle does not pass after a very tense couple minutes, and we are out of combat.
Tuck into a cubby, slam the brakes, and I dive through the new hole in the back window there to the cab.
It's getting kind of cramped the back here, just saying. Lots of bodies in cab.
Yeah, well, speaking of, and I will grab a hold of the chest, the armor of the security agent, whatever the fuck he is, and just slam him down onto the bed of the truck, like, repeatedly. I am pissed. What the fuck? We have questions. You're going to answer them. And I'm going to look at Cab, because I'm too upset to ask questions. But I will hold this person down with everything that I have in me.
So yeah, I guess Cap's gonna interrogate him while she's still like a little bit on fire.
All right. We'll give you a little bit of a bonus for not putting those flames out.
She doesn't know she's on fire, but it's just like back here.
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of.
Did you want an
terrified.
interrogation, or do you want?
Yeah. Let's do a perception, and we'll give you a +2 on that.
Human perception or regular perception?
What do you mean
Is
persuasion?
that a regular?
Persuasion. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Persuasion.
Yeah. Because apparently there's no interrogation or. There's an interrogation.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, let's do
I
that.
put points in it, like a cop.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Playing to our character strengths we've been doing the past few weeks.
I know, it's
Says
craziness.
19. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This guy, at first, trying to hold out, but he's been shot and slapped and set on fire and slammed into the bed of this truck, and is now being questioned by a large woman who's on fire. He's going to give up some info. So what would you like to know?
What the fuck? Why the bomb?
It was an op. We were supposed to take you guys out. No,
Us
nothing personal on
specifically.
our end. Yes.
Wow. She's gonna look at Static and be like, "Wow, your mom, piece of work, really."
She is rather a piece of work, but I'm not sure if they were sent by her or not.
Well, she's the one that gave us the intel.
Yes, but she's also being drugged. It's quite possible they're using her. I'm not justifying anything Mary's done, but I can't think of another reason why they'd have her drugged.
She's gonna look back at the guy. Whose op was it?
This came from the top.
The top
it was
what?
Mrs. Jacquet.
What?
Michelle Jacquet, the head of the special ops.
That bitch. Okay. And how did she know that we would be at the dead drop?
She said that you guys had an address and this is where we're supposed to wait for you.
Okay.
So do we check him for a phone? Perhaps we can find some valuable intel in his devices.
Is anybody
searched
gonna
him?
miss you when you're gone?
I've got a family.
I'll say that. It doesn't mean anything.
To them it does. To me it does.
Does he have any ID on him? Can we search his pockets?
Yeah. So kind of going through his stuff, he's got a burner phone, he's got a radio, some cyberware, he's got some ammo, he's got a stun baton, a pistol on him, his assault rifle.
What's his rank or hierarchy in the?
So it is all kind of blacked out, but being a cop yourself, they just hire kind of security contractors.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any? Can I start going through his burner phone? Are there any phone numbers recently called? Any contacts in there? Anything that might be able to give us a connection to other people in here?
Yeah, so it looks like there's a call that came in a little recently, and then it looks like there are 2 other numbers from a couple days ago.
Okay. Any map searches or GPSs or anything like that?
This is pretty much like a basic kind of phone.
Gotcha.
It doesn't have it's not like a smart kind of device or anything. It's really just for calls.
Cav, maybe we can run reverse searches on these numbers and I'll show them the Cav.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely look them up in the database and see if anything hits.
Cool. Is that something you want to take a look at now, or are you?
Yes.
All right, yeah, you can give me a library search as you kind of log in on your phone and.
15. No, so I guess
All right.
17 with the.
Yeah, because it gives you a little bit of a bump having that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 2 of the numbers, the one that came in recently and one of the numbers from a couple days ago, are really just related to the carrier that these burner phones operate on. So they're just burner numbers. There's really no association known to NCPD about them. The other one came in from kind of a longer distance call, so it resolves back to a remote area in Washington State.
Well, we're not getting there anytime soon.
Wait, we knew Michelle Jacquet was on a special assignment at some sort of like test forest or something. Was that up in Washington State?
There are some up there.
With Static, what do you want me to concentration to see if you can kind of remember the
concentration, education.
Concentration. Dirty 20.
Yeah, I don't know if this was a weird insight when you're in your brief near-death experience, but yeah, you would recognize that there are some biotechnical research facilities up in Washington.
If that call came from Washington, and we know Jacquet was at one of these test forest beds, then it makes sense that the Jacquet is in Washington at the test forest, and we've got some sort of information, so we have her location. We know right now, effectively, where Jacquet is.
As the security operative just kind of looks at you and says, "Ah, shit."
Oh, shut the fuck up. Do you have any idea how much this outfit cost? I know it's melted into my skin. I am in so much fucking pain right now. He's gonna kick the guy.
Can I have 2d6 for me?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna laugh if you kill him.
Me too. That's a 5.
He has 1 hit point left. Kind of dribbling some blood. Do you have any idea what they'll do with my family if she finds out how you got this?
Probably the same thing they tried to do to us. So you'll understand my lack of sympathy.
Cav's gonna look at the crew and feel like, I think we should keep him. We don't let him go. He could still be valuable.
So we take him back to the warehouse?
I think we keep him for a little bit, you guys.
I mean, he's
But
certainly
maybe not a warehouse.
He's not leaving our. He's not leaving.
I mean,
our
he's got some
observation.
cyberware Scrawl could definitely take anyway, right?
So we are disassembling him.
Just a little.
You did notice a cyber eye and some slots on his arm for it looks like those wolvers when you were kind of giving him a pat down.
We can negotiate information. We'll leave him with parts, for every good piece of data he gives us.
Just how much info do you think he has? Like, do you think he's high enough? Do you think he's smart enough? Do we?
I'm angry. I'm on fire.
Well, I probably would have tried
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that wasn't him.
Why are you on fire, Cav? What was the source of that fireball?
I'm on fire because they decided to chase us. Okay, that's why I'm on fire.
I mean,
had they not
to
chased
our knowledge, yeah. We didn't know that you just killed Static.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Static has no
I didn't.
idea.
He's very much
just
alive. He's fine.
Well, he died a
We
little.
did.
I mean, I
Chicks
trust
take
your
scars.
instinct as an officer. I
As an officer, I think officer's out the window at this moment. She's like, Cav's a little bit like.
I think that we just put his body somewhere.
I mean,
And,
Out of town with my family.
and maybe go home. Oh, out of town.
I'm gonna flee.
You know what?
So just let me go.
You know
I
what?
will flee.
I think that we could arrange something. We could get you the fuck out if you give us absolutely everything you've ever known in your life. And then we could get your family, and I can take you out of here. I know places that no one is going to find you.
It's weird. That's the first time I've heard her say that, and it wasn't a
That sounds
threat.
ominous. No one will ever find you.
Can Skrull check his bag and see if he has anything that might be toxic if dosed to this person?
Yeah. Let's roll under your luck.
I love your Mary Poppins bag.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So good.
I rolled my luck.
Yeah, you're running low on supplies. Mostly a couple of things left to kind of patch people up, not so much the overly toxic.
Gotcha.
What if we
When I
have
come up
him...
empty, can I turn to Static and be like, Static, can I borrow your pistol for just a moment?
Yeah, sure. And he'll hand you.
And I'm gonna shoot the guy.
Oh, no. Wait. What if we have him
how do you
call
do it?
Jaquette? No, wait. What if he puts a call through and says, "Hey, I did it. They're done." And then, like, maybe we can... Aw.
It's a 5 plus... I don't know where my handguns... Oh, it's plus 7, so 12.
Yeah, I think restrained and sitting still and not expecting this would hit at a point blank.
Problem solved for fireball creating asshole.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying, you said we're not taking back the warehouse. He's clearly not going to be let go. It seemed like the most expedient solution. Now, perhaps we pull out of alley before they find us again?
Yeah, but like, warn a bitch, please. We're all just a little on edge, and I would have appreciated some warning before you went
I
homicidal.
understand, but the smell of static was really making me a bit hungry, and that was a bit disturbing.
I could go for a bite.
My God! Well, we're gonna have to switch vehicles, so I'm gonna bring this to, I don't know, some very much that Hopscotch knows point for nomad vehicles in the city, I don't know, and swap out for something else to get us
Is
home.
your sister gonna be mad?
Guys, I can't explain to you how much money we owe my tribe right now.
We?
Yeah, fucking we.
I wasn't driving.
My driving had nothing to do with this.
It was that asshole
we're
who threw
clear.
the fire grenade at us.
Unbeknownst to the rest of us, Cav owes my tribe so much fucking money.
Yeah, as far as we're concerned, Skrull just killed the guy responsible for this.
Yes, we just turn in body with truck and then we're even, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we settled that.
I owe Clutch like 500 at least, one that we just abandoned at the old fucking farmhouse, and then now this. And I gotta tell you, I am not in my sister's good graces when it comes to things like this. She's probably still pissed at me for like the last 4 that I returned in this fashion. So
here you are blaming us
what
when you
happened
have
to
a
the other
history,
3?
a long-standing
Yeah.
history.
This sounds like a hopscotch problem.
I agree with Cav.
So,
it's a
Cav,
little tough out
you'd
in-
be able to turn blind eye to us stealing cars to settle that then, right? Maybe
I mean,
lay
I'm
a little
apparently
false
turning
trail?
a blind eye to your blatant murder of a restrained...
No, this wasn't murder. This was just solution-focused problem solving.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everybody knows murder in Night City falls below kidnapping and ransoming and murdering of families to get
Okay,
information.
that's actually true, but it doesn't make it less illegal.
I
I mean, if
just
it carries a lighter penalty than kidnapping, isn't it less illegal?
No, it's the same amount of illegal.
I just need
Also,
for everyone to
morally
know.
wrong. He was restrained and burned. The poor guy. Okay.
I'm putting
All
a
right.
jar in the living room, and we are gonna all, me too, like we are all gonna all contribute to the vehicle fund, because if you haven't noticed, these are all my fucking vehicles, and I'm taking us everywhere.
So how many sets of keys
exhibition.
do we each need to put in jar for the fund?
Like a lot, man.
Oh my
Just-
goodness. I mean, I was okay with stealing 1 or 2 cars, but a lot of cars? This is adding up.
No, we're not stealing cars. I'm just swapping out with another one, but we do have to pay for repairs. They're not just gonna keep doing this stuff for me. So
It seems just easier to steal cars then.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you want, but I do just feel better driving a normal legal car and have one less thing to worry about.
We steal
I mean,
the
Legal?
I'll
cars.
Who are you
then we
registering these
sell
with
them.
out there in the wasteland?
I will do work. I will do work. I will do repairs. Like I'm gonna offset some of these costs. I'm just telling you guys.
I'm just saying, it's a lot easier to scrub a VIN and to repair a car that has been lit on fire and filled with bullet holes, right?
You just
Welcome
Potato,
to
potato.
Squirrel's House of Grand Theft Auto.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Well, regardless, this particular vehicle is going to cost us. But you know what? If we're just going to talk about cars, we could also do a lot of really cool stuff to the van, like a flamethrower on the back. Like, there's just a lot of there. You know, we could do some shit.
Static kind of backs away as you talk about a flamethrower on the back of a vehicle.
Fight fire
We
with
just had
fire,
that.
right?
Yeah, I'd rather not
Maybe we
be
put
anywhere
fire
around fire and
fire
fight.
hose
But I
on front
could-
of car.
You know, I could also like really kind of go nuts on the chassis and like double armor everything. Like we have some really cool options, but that also is gonna to cost a little bit. So I'm gonna put a jar. I'm gonna put a jar in the living room, and you know, just contribute what you feel is worth it. Like what you think that we could do to improve our situation. And again, I am the one providing all these vehicles and driving your asses everywhere for things that like have nothing to do with me.
That has
Just
nothing to do with you. I mean,
Gentle
you're
reminder.
I bet I put keys in jar before you do.
Oh, you're on. I'll have keys in the jar by tonight.
Is there any cars laying around in this neighborhood that we're parked in?
There are. They are. It is the combat zone, so they are a little bit banged up, but
Fine.
you can. Let's
Let's
do
not
a,
steal cars, you guys, please.
Oh, I'm not
At least
planning
while
on
I'm here.
stealing anything.
let's do a conceal reveal. Kind of hunting around the local area for a car that maybe is in working order.
You know, Static is gonna get his car another way. He's not gonna steal it off the street.
I'm gonna have Mama buy him a car. Typical Corpo.
Honestly, I'm gonna have Mama buy us a lot of shit at this point. Like I am making mental notes of being like, I bet Mary could get us that.
Why did everything just...
A 13 for the conceal reveal.
Yeah. So there's a sedan that looks like it mostly functions.
Scrawl is walking towards it. Be right back.
Yeah, and as you come up, it is this kind of I don't know what color it used to be, but it's definitely mostly rust now. But a lot of the windows have been, replaced with pieces of like metal or like some sort of tape substance. But you can try the handle if you'd like, and it is definitely unlocked.
think at this point Skrull's gonna be like, a little rough for Skrull's taste. Think I need better car for Hopscotch's fun. And I'll walk back to the truck. Okay, we should go to better neighborhood.
I love that, like, just regular money was not of the Hopscotch's fun.
You're talking to Skrull. Regular money is never part of the conversation.
Go for
He's
it.
been trading bot house. Like, what makes you think he's
True.
gonna give money to anybody?
I don't know. But I did get a regular car for us to drive home. That is not this. And I will text my sister, and then I will turn off my phone for a few minutes because the response ain't gonna be so good.
All right. So swap out the car, and are we heading back to the warehouse? Where are we? What's the plan?
I think we need to move, guys.
Yeah, I think we need to rest.
I don't feel safe at home anymore.
It's fine, because whole planet knows what a hopscotch is, because they have apparently
Yeah.
shared your summons across all of it.
Right? We could try salt and batteries, hold up there for the night.
Yeah.
Kind of through. We haven't been back since we nearly burned that place down.
It's true.
Is it us? Are we the problem?
No, absolutely. Night City is the problem. And the corporations.
It's through. It's the system. These damn corpos. I stab.
Yeah. Yes. Well, don't forget the groceries in the front seat, Skrull.
Oh, that's right.
There were groceries
Oh,
up
yeah.
there?
Yeah, you were eating on
Yeah,
carrots and stuff.
my dad.
Oh, yeah, I
My
forgot
dad
all
gave
about
us
that.
groceries.
Roasted vegetables now.
Yeah.
Not as good as mine.
They were very good.
Were. Thank you.
Yeah.
You gonna level up in barbecuing now, Scott?
Yeah.
I've actually considered talking to Mike about making a homebrew skill.
I think we're gonna need a home chef skill.
Yeah.
Although I suppose cavalry probably gets that one, right? Like,
Yeah, I would get the barbecue for sure.
all right, so we're going to Salt and Battery.
That the
I guess
that the
so.
plan?
Just don't
All
want
right,
all
so
of
you-
us going straight home. It feels a little dangerous right now.
Yeah, so you guys can make your way back towards the salt and batteries. And coming in, the place is definitely under repair. There's some newer window panels in places. There's some new chairs and tables, metal this time because the wood ones were set on fire last time. So it's kind of a little bit of a mix of things. There is a singer up on the stage, playing some music. Relatively quiet night. Most of the tables are got some people at them, but it's nowhere near a full house.
I think Static will kind of wave at Jimmy and Nix as he comes in and then just make his way over towards the stage. And he's going to kind of hang out and wait for the performer to finish their set.
Skrull is hitting up Jimmy Two Thumbs at the bar.
Yeah, he's working on doing some tweaks to the beer taps. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, it's going pretty good. Had a little barbecue on the way here, and I was just wondering, do you have anything that might help start a car that I might have lost the keys to?
Yes. Yeah. I might know a thing or two about something like that. Do you remember where you parked this car? Do you need just a key of sorts? So Jimmy will kind of say, I'm gonna go turn the printer on. I'll give me like an hour. I'll be back with something for you. We'll discuss
this sounds good.
some fees here. And then he's gonna start to walk on the back and be like, "Oh, you totally own this car, right?"
Yeah, 100%. We'll own this car.
I don't even know why I ask. And then he will kind of head to the back. As our Rocket Boy kind of finishes her set and heads down the steps. She passes by Static. I'm taking a break if you want to sing some things. I need a drink.
Absolutely. Go wet your whistle. I'll take over keeping this crowd riled up. And he'll make his way up towards stage, still wearing his barbecue outfit. And I would like to do a charismatic impact.
Yeah.
And I want to try and get one of these fans to give me the car. So do you want a performance first and then a charismatic impact?
Yeah, let's do that. And
All
we'll see if we can get a modifier on that charismatic impact.
Where did my play instrument go? There we go. It's a 19 on the play instrument.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. You're definitely not missing a beat despite having almost died and was set on fire.
3 less fingers than you had earlier today.
Right. And here is the charismatic impact. 5. I had a really bad day, and I'd really appreciate it if one of you could just give me a car.
Static, we're the only people in here.
Oh, shit. It was worth a try.
There are a couple people like kind of rocking out to the song, and then you ask for a car, and they're, what?
I got set on fire.
Is that part of the song?
Yes, it's part of the song. Ingrates. Oh, well, that didn't work. Next.
I love the plan, though.
I mean, the fact that you thought it might is precious.
He's just gonna slide you a beer.
Thank you.
As you get off the stage.
Yeah.
It smells a little charbroiled in here.
Yeah, there was an incident involving a ball of fire.
Oh. That's fun.
It really wasn't. I do not recommend it.
All right. And he's gonna like mock writing down, do not get in a ball of fire.
Solid life advice right there.
So what'll it be? What can I get you all? I see, you've got a drink there, Static. How about the rest of you?
Do you have any
A
aloe
double.
vera?
I don't give a fuck what.
Vodka lime.
He's gonna pour some nice glasses of vodka for Skrull and Hopscotch. I don't have aloe vera, but this usually helps. And then he's gonna pour a vodka for Cav.
No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, though.
Scrawl slides it over. And then looks at Static and slides it over to Static.
Thank you. Appreciate that. He'll
You've had a rough day. I suppose you deserve a break.
I appreciate that. And he'll clink and shoot.
All right. So a little downtime here. What's the plan? What are we thinking?
I think
Do
we
you have
all
any
need to
steps
not
forward?
die for a couple days. and Skrull's gonna try and steal a car.
I think Static is going to keep trying to give somebody to give him a car. It's now a race to see who can get one first.
Since we're stuck on cars, I think Cav will actually talk to Atwood and see any cars that were going to be like destroyed or just like thrown out after they've been through like inventory and everything. Get them towed to wherever Hopscotch would like them towed.
Ooh, I would like to contribute to that. I am going to give you some of the like actual legit homemade baked goods from home that you can take and to Atwood.
Aw, that's adorable.
Can I have a persuasion? And we're gonna give you a +3 for homemade baked goods.
It works for me.
That's definitely in the Cyberpunk book for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
It's gonna be 18.
Yeah, he can definitely text back with making a car disappear from the registry.
Yeah, well, I mean, they were gonna be like disappeared anyway. They were gonna be just junked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like we're taking things that are still being used or looked at. It's just like,
Right.
yeah. It's instead of taking them to the junkyard, we take them to Hopscotch.
Yeah. And would you like them to make a delivery? Do you want to get the car somewhere?
Hopscotch, I've got some cars coming your way. Do you want us to get them? Do you want them delivered to you? Where do you want these?
You know what? I have a warehouse.
You have your own warehouse?
I know. I know a guy that maybe is into some of this backhanded car shit. So I will reach out to him, and like I know his drop spot. So if we can get stuff to there, I have someone that can take care of it from there.
Okay. So I will just text Dad back with said location. Have them delivered there.
All
And
right,
I was the first one to get Hopscotch a car. So
He will text back with his hours so you can drop off the baked goods.
okay.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a ride. Sorry.
All right, so I take it we're gonna lay low for a little bit and look for cars to steal. Were we planning on crashing here? Did you want to go back to the warehouse? Did you want to get like a cheap like cube hotel? Go camping in the desert for a couple days?
I think the warehouse is fine, you guys.
I think Skrull's going to the warehouse.
I
It's his
trust you.
one home.
Yeah.
They know who we are anyway, because they knew it was us that was gonna come get the obvious bomb. So, like, they know who we are and where we are.
Bomb.
Oh.
Plus, at the warehouse, we have my attack dog.
That's true. That is home turf.
And surveillance, yeah.
I'm glad we got
have,
this
we
camera.
have surveil. Could you see if there's maybe see if anybody's been casing the joint lately?
I can't because there's no.
Oh, that's right. We have to be local.
Yeah.
Well, I think yes. Let's head back to the warehouse.
Skrull logs into a very unsavory website where he's been live streaming everything we do at the warehouse.
Hopscotch stab scroll.
Skrull did not set up cameras, just saying.
Oh, home.
Oh, look at the
Is there a little
puppy.
fella for?
Yeah.
Aw, I love it, Mike.
All right, and we can take some downtime, a couple days, so you guys can all get back up to full health.
Oh,
Woohoo!
thank God.
Can I repair my armor during that time too.
Repair armor, please. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, how does repair armor work?
So I believe it is basic tech to repair armor.
All right, bring all your armor to Scrawl.
I give to Jewel.
It's a little burned. Oh,
Oh, that's
no.
not a good start.
Oh no!
No, you're
I
supposed
would
to.
just like
you're
to
supposed
say, on
repair
a
it.
-7, I still got a
Yeah,
9.
that's pretty impressive.
Pretty good.
All right. So what are you working on first here?
Definitely Hopscotch's armor.
It would be a medium armor jack that is at a 5 of 12 currently.
Oh my.
Yeah. I've never
No,
repaired.
let's roll a dice. So is everybody giving me their armor to repair?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna roll a d4. I'll be 1, Greg will be 2, Ray will be 3, and Amy will be 4. So who gets the 9? Oh, it is Amy.
That is pretty damaged.
I give ye brownies.
Did not make great repairs here. I will try again later.
That's
Each attempt
fine.
does take a day to repair.
How many days is it going to take for our lung punctured cavalry,
Oh,
our
God, yeah,
burn
that's right.
victims
My lung hurts.
static, our
Yeah, you got to do some. Let's do some first aids to kind of see if we can get Cav on the healing path.
just saying you all are going to scroll a lot of for work here. All right, so let's see. Can I go with paramedic to heal?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so trying to repair the lungs. Let's see here. Oh, it's not a 17. Not
bad.
terrible.
Yeah. You managed to extract the offending bullet from the lung.
And breathe deep in 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, and now you can begin healing. So I assume it's going to take like 3-4 days to get everybody back up to full. Because static was in there pretty
Yeah.
Yeah, do I need to do anything to like extract the synthetic fibers from static?
good. Yeah, let's do a paramedic just to get him back on that track too.
I want to do a luck roll
20.
to see if he actually gets any
Perfect.
scarring from this.
Ooh, all right, yeah. So are we doing under the luck no scar?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Ooh,
Ooh. He is very scarred, I think.
he's got some scars.
I think his probably like a whole arm is now burn scars. His whole left arm.
Oh,
Ooh.
we're like
Ooh,
twinsies.
You know, static, just saying, I do have, and he pulls out the cyber arm. Instead of scarred, you could be shiny.
That's a lot to think about. I might take you up on that, but
No, don't think about it. Here, let me get my saw, and we can just get going here.
no. I'm good for now, Scroll. Thank you.
Everybody know, this is just like tattoo. You just don't think about it, you just do.
Do you see any tattoos on this? I was going to say perfect alabaster skin, but
It's hard to say because of the scarring.
I need to go for a walk.
I hand you the teddy bear as you walk out the door.
Yeah, he's just gonna hold the teddy bear as he walks out the door.
All right, whose armor's up next? Did you leave your armor behind?
Yeah, he left his armor behind.
All right, let's see if I can repair Static's armor. Shit. It's a 17 on a 2, though.
You do manage to repair that set of armor.
Fantastic.
Cav, you're up next.
Yay.
I can't keep rolls, right? Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
23.
All right.
That one looks like new.
All right, now that I'm warmed up, I'm ready to fix my own. So 18.
Yeah, it fixes, but it looks like you repaired it.
I'm good with it.
All right, and then give hopscotches one more go.
I guess. All right, I can't possibly fail twice. There's not much left here to fail with, so. 21.
Yeah, there you go. Like new hopscotch.
Can I subtly slip some like cybertech into the armor?
Ooh, like what?
I don't know. Probably nothing crazy. Probably like
Would the
something
nanobot
along the
work?
left. Oh, that's actually a good point.
Yeah.
Can I combine it with the trauma response nanomatrix and maybe do something to like?
Ooh,
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I kinda like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like some kind of self-repairing function to the armor for hopscotch, and then I'll tell her later that it's cybertech.
Let's see. Let's do a cybertech roll. It's gonna be hard.
18, not great.
Burn your luck.
Ooh, that's a good point. Let's burn 4 luck. Let's boost it to 22.
All right, yeah. With that, I like it. Let's do it. So, are you putting this into which armor?
I think you said you had medium jack arm.
I have medium and light. Shit.
I think you said you gave
Sorry,
him
my
a medium to
computer's
work on.
I gave you the medium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I like it. Let's have that be a little bit of an upgrade with that nano response matrix. I think that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
The one with no gun gets the best armor.
Granted, she is in like
That's
the
awesome,
most
man. That's
melee
so cool.
combat.
Yeah.
I deleted that from my inventory.
I will let you futz around with stuff, Mike.
Yeah, I'll play with that. But once a day, you can repair your armor.
That is fucking sweet. Thank you.
You know, just figure worth it so you don't punch Scrawl in head.
I haven't yet.
Yes, but I figure it's just a matter of time.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. There are others much higher on my punch list at the moment, so don't worry.
I would like to say I get a reprieve from the fact that I haven't stolen you a car yet. I've been very busy the last couple of days.
Also, I never asked you to steal a car.
Well, what else is Jar for?
I mean, money. But sure.
Scrawl probably starts laughing a lot when you say money. Like,
Hey,
Scrawl has money.
Shouldn't you be like a really good pickpocket, Mr. Street Boy? Like, can't you just go steal somebody's like wedding ring or some shit?
Well, I mean, I do that occasionally while I've got them on operating table, but, you know.
Perfectly acceptable. Put that stuff in the jar too.
Scrawl walks
Dude,
back
you're
to
gonna
his,
get a
like,
jar full of like fingers and
his
shit.
bay, and like then comes back and drops like some
Yeah.
random jewelry or something into the jar. Like,
There we
Bunch of
go.
rings, a couple
Gold
watches.
teeth
Yeah, I was
and-
gonna say a gold tooth or two.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably a
that was
couple
worth like
gold
50
teeth.
bucks. Nice.
That's awesome. All right, so couple days of downtime. What do we want to get up to? We got a couple loose ends around.
When's
Take a look at
court?
the old...
When's court? That's a good
Court.
question.
Oh, that's not what
So, let's see.
So let's see. We
Oh God!
have
If you miss your court date and then there's a warrant and then I have to take you in,
Oh,
that's gonna be
God.
like super
That'd
embarrassing.
be so awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long do we have until that?
It looks to be. Let's see if I'm right. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Those 4 days puts us at March 1st. So rent is due. And the 9th. So 8 days is court.
Did you get a lawyer or anything? Are you like pro se or gonna represent yourself?
This is just so stupid. Like, do you think I need a lawyer? Because she was being arrested, right? Like,
She was. Yes.
she sued me from jail.
Mm-hmm.
How good is her reputation? Like,
I mean,
come
her
on.
reputation is shit,
So
but
stupid.
she's obviously got representation. So
Cav, can I have a? Did you show Cav the letter?
no, she ripped it out of Cav's
That's
hand.
But it had Victoria's name on it.
The T is silent on that one.
Tracy. Starts with the T.
Victoria? Maybe T is for Tory, Toria.
Could be Tory.
I'm gonna need to put some sticky notes around my desk.
Just the big letter T.
I'll be looking at the wall. What the fuck do I have a T on my wall for?
Oh, the letter T.
So, rent.
Yeah,
Who's got the money for rent? Scrawl
I
is
did save.
gathering it up.
Rent money.
How much is rent?
500?
Yeah, I think it's 500 apiece.
Oh,
A piece? Oh,
peace.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Static's
I thought
gonna
it was
have
like
to go make some money on the streets.
Scrawl's right out there on the corner with you, buddy.
Yeah, I will try to do a couple of jobs while we're just chilling at home for a few days.
All right, yeah. I don't think you were that injured.
No.
So if you would like to roll.
Interesting.
D6 for me.
Static cavalry. Your repairs, and the medical expenses came to 250 eddies each.
I can give you 200 right now. That's really all I have.
That is 100 eddies in your car repairs.
So, I think Cav's actually gonna go up to Scrawl and just be like, I got you, man. Like they've been friends forever.
Scrawl does actually
she-
have rent money this month. Doesn't have much else, but he has rent money.
Oh, well then never mind.
Static is
Pay your
300
own
eddies
rent.
short.
What did you do with all your money?
Fucking
He's
corpo.
never had any money. I think the most he's had is 200 in this whole campaign.
What?
He started broke. He'd been living on the street for years when the campaign started. So yeah, he's broke.
Well, get to busking, sir.
Yeah, he's he's gonna try and do a few shows, I guess.
With the burn wounds, you probably can get a couple of sympathy
Exactly.
donations on the street.
Yeah, so after you heal up, do you want to take a couple more days and do some shows?
I think, yeah, because after the first few days of healing, he'll try and do a few shows.
Yeah, how about a D6?
1.
200 eddies.
All right.
Small gig at the Salt and Batteries.
Well, if everybody else is doing side work when they're healed, I would also like to go to the precinct.
Yeah. Let's have a D6.
Also 1.
A couple little busts, some usual day in, day out kind of stuff, but it's 100 eddies.
Thrall spent all his time repairing armor and his teammates, so no time for work.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I fed you twice. I am going to pull Cav aside and just ask if you could do maybe just like another run through your system, just Jessica and anyone else that we've kind of encountered, people that we know are involved, like maybe that Dr. Morris or whatever the name was, like if we could just do another run and see if maybe like cameras somewhere have picked them up now that we have like images and stuff that we can tie to these people, just anything recent to kind of help put some of these pieces together.
Yeah, I can certainly do that.
Awesome. How are you going to go about pulling this? Are you going to do it? Yeah. What's the plan for doing some of this?
So I'm just looking it up by myself real quick to see if I can find anything. So I roll a 14, and upon finding nothing, I guess I'll call in a favor to someone at the precinct, and I only know 2 people. So it's apparently Atwood or Molly.
Do you know Molly? Molly knows you. But
Molly
you know Molly.
Had been leaving me notes, apparently.
Oh.
For her. It was a couple episodes ago when like everybody got like messages from people when the group was split up, and except Cav. And I guess Mike said Molly had been leaving notes, and I was like, oh. So yeah, she is a detective.
Yeah. All right. So it's going to take a little bit to get some data back from the search and hear back from Molly, but we will see what she turns up next week. So as that's going, what is the plan for you guys?
I think we hit up the bodega that's like around the corner that's apparently selling Kitty Fight Club BDs.
That's right.
And is linked to Juno now, who is part of Hopscotch's bonus family, I guess. What are they?
Yeah. I mean, we're all just a little community. Just look out for one another. I will message Gran at some point and check in on Mary and see how things are going too.
All right.
In our sensory deprivation van.
Yeah.
So it
Very
has
soothing.
Let's see. Gran will kind of message back that she's been going between episodes of kind of being catatonic and trying to justify some of the things she's done, but not really understand everything. Just trying to, she keeps mumbling things. She keeps hearing the word Chad a lot.
Oh.
She was screaming something about not going to check out the drop.
Oh, she knew.
Would have been nice for her to tell us before going.
Do you relay any of that to any of us, or especially Static?
I have good news and bad news, Static.
What's going on?
Well, your mom is still probably a bitch. Bad news. But
Not much of a surprise there.
It would appear that perhaps she didn't want us to die.
It is a.
So I think she's starting to become a little more lucid. Gran said that she's still really going back and forth in and out of it, but in lucid moments, it seems like she's a little more on your team
That does.
than she was before.
It seems like progress. It seems like we've got her in the right spot to get her off of this stuff, and then we can figure out where to go from there once she's clean again, and then we can get some actual answers from her.
We can hope. I'm wondering how long she was a pawn. Obviously, at this point, she is, right? Like, but for how long?
I'd really like to know that too, Hopscotch. I mean, has my mother ever had free will? Was she a pawn my entire life?
That could be.
I have so many questions right now. It's this fucking company. It seems my entire life might be a fabrication. For
Okay,
what?
well, let's not doom spiral yet. Okay. All right, we're gonna bring it back.
He's
We're
definitely
gonna recenter.
doom spiraling a bit off of that.
Yeah. At some point, I will slap you. Be like, get it together, man.
Yeah, you're
you know?
right. You're right. I'm right here. It's right now.
One step at a time.
One step at a time. Yes, Hopscotch. Yes, thank you.
You know, it is a good point. He could be just a complete fabrication. I should probably do genetic testing. I mean, those cheekbones don't seem perfectly natural to me.
Well, I don't know how much good it's going to do now that this dumb fuck over here let some random person inject him with scrambling device. Honestly, at any point, he could just drop dead.
It's true.
Also, we ended up not using it. It was a complete waste. And who the hell knows what's going to happen to you?
I could always have Jimmy take it back out.
That. But, you know, I don't understand you sometimes. Any of you, to be frank. But here we are.
The joys in life are the things we don't understand, aren't they?
I don't think this situation applies to that.
Maybe not. Maybe not in this one.
Okay. Like, good on you for the poetics. But
Our eccentricities are a joy. The situation we're in is not.
Okay. That one. Give that one to you.
So, Hopscotch, you said you wanted to go find the local orphan fighting league distributor in the area, or was that Kev?
That was
Kev
Kev.
sure did.
I mean, I'm sure Hopscotch does too.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Yes, I'd like to get that shut down too.
Yeah, I mean, especially because they might have some of my old fighting tapes.
As in, like, tapes you used to own or tapes featuring you?
Well, Kev was league champ for at least a year.
That explains a lot.
Yes, that does.
Fighting champ. High five, bro.
That's quite a bit of perspective, Scroll.
Bonding. Respect to my companion in pit fighting.
Yeah.
Championship.
Sure, I was fighting, 10-year-olds, but it's fine. It's fine.
You were also 10, I hope. Not
Well, I
like
thought I told the
45.
league. I mean, they didn't have a birth certificate requirement.
Grown-up Skrull fighting 10-year-olds.
This is last month.
He's got a beard. What the fuck?
Can I have some streetwise rolls to kind of get a lead on where this distributor might be, or who they might be?
It's a 24. Apparently,
24, damn.
Static has a really good line on getting videos of child fighting.
A little weird, but you do.
Man.
Static talks to everybody at his shows. What can he say?
Yeah. I'm not here to judge. I mean, if they're here to watch me, clearly they have at least some good taste.
Yeah.
Everyone
So,
goes silent.
yeah, outside, at one of the local bodegas, there is a guy named Rico who's got some kind of underground BDs. all kinds. Anything that you would need, he's got a copy of.
So there's this chap Rico, who's a dealer of all sorts of BDs. I think he's probably our man.
All right. Do we approach as a team? How are we doing this?
Do we want to try and buy one from him and then bust him? Or do we want to just go in and rough him up?
I'm fine with either, to be honest with you.
I got the plan. We send in Static to help to offer him like bootleg Static tapes. He can get the inside scoop. We'll equip him with cameras, and he gets the evidence. And then Officer Max Bailey Young kicks in the door and arrests.
Seems like it could work.
I feel like this is going to go terribly wrong, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I don't see any potential flaws in this plan.
And Hopscotch will do multiple angle videos of the bust, and then we'll start selling the bootleg tapes.
No. No, not doing that.
Isn't it legal
Just
if we're
think
the
how
ones
fast
in
that fun
tape?
jar will fill up.
So yeah, Static
Yeah, no.
will get ready to go. Try and sell this guy some BDs, or get a line on his distributor so he can go try and sell them to him.
All right. So we will jump over into this little bodega shop. Small little thing, but it's your neighborhood store. They've kind of got not quite fresh food, but they've got some supplies and things like that. Lots of kibble, lots of kind of pre-packed stuff.
I'm really hoping for a top-down blockbuster video. Can't lie.
Repurposed. Yeah, so a couple of customers shopping around, but from the description you got from some of the people at your show, Static, you notice that Rico is one of the people down there kind of browsing through some of the shelves.
Okay, yeah. So Static will kind of go up to Rico. He'll approach him. Excuse me, you Rico?
Who's asking?
Somebody with some very interesting BDs that you might be interested in distributing.
He is going to try to get a read on you and not really. What do you? Usually, I'm the one offering these things, pretty boy. What's on your tapes?
Oh, I'm on my tapes. And you see how pretty I am.
Are these good? Are these kind of some crap quality, made with some jacked rig?
These are experiences the likes of which you've never even dreamed of, Rico. And let me tell you, I need to talk to your boss, the man you get your supplies from. I'll give you a sample.
Yeah, let me take one of these samples. Let me check it out, and if it works out, maybe I'll run it by upstairs to see what they want. But I mean, it's got to be good to jump a level.
I'm not gonna let you have me for free, but I will give you a taste of the sort of merchandise I have. And he'll give him one of the BDs we took from the fighting ring.
All right. What's your name?
You can call me Static.
All right, Static. Let me. You got a number you want me to hit you back on?
Yeah, he'll give him his agent number.
Yeah, I tell you what. I will take a look at this, and I will get in touch if we want to work out a deal.
Well, like I said, this is
Otherwise, is there anything I can interest you in while you're here?
let me see. What do you got in terms of little violence?
Little violence. Do you want like someone getting slapped around? Do you want to be the one getting slapped around? Do you want?
I want to get slapped around.
Do you mean
yes.
like little, little violence?
Yes. Not in terms of amount, but in terms of stature.
These are getting a little popular, and he will kind of slide you a little BD, very similar to the one, kind of in shape and construction, to the one that you guys had found in the warehouse, but this has a little logo on it. Let's see, did I make a little logo for it? It did. It looks... It's got this little radioactive logo on it.
How much? I mean, seems like a fair trade. I gave you one, you gave me one.
Yeah, this is I don't know what's on yours, right? This could be a blank tape for all I know, right? So why don't you give me, I'll give you the colleague discount. Say 100 eddies.
I can do that, and he'll pull out 100 very dirty eddies from a sock or something.
Yeah, this is how most of this money comes through.
It's not clean money, but it's not clean BDs either. So, I mean, kind of.
They're preem though.
They are preem. Yes, get back in touch with me once you scroll that. And I know I'll be hearing from you. And he'll just kind of turn around and
hope so.
Head back towards the group.
Skrull is pulling up his phone like, you got it? And he's ready to record Cav making the address.
He sold me this right here.
Do we know that that is, in fact, a kiddie fight club, though? Because he could have sold him nothing. There could be nothing on that BD. The same as Static could have just given him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to just arrest this guy.
Does anyone have a BD rig that we can scroll on?
No.
You mean your Elfline
so much
system does not?
Yeah, I mean at home. Yeah, I don't have one on me. Oh God, this was a bad idea.
You fancy cyber people? That shit's not built into your head at this point. Come on now.
No, I don't have a BD rig. I think if anybody has one, it would be Skrull, because he's the most cybered up out of us.
Yeah, but Cavalry's the nerd.
Yeah, again, I have one at home, you guys. I don't wear it out.
All right. So we take this back, and then we come and back later. We were all waiting outside. Yes, not here at all.
As Rico is starting to walk out of the bodega.
Us too.
Do we want to follow
all right.
him?
That awkward moment where we're like, oh, yeah, we'll see you later. And then we all walk out together like, same direction for like a block. Like,
I already said goodbye.
Kind of walking out with you, he kind of darts down an alley quickly.
Do we follow him?
Skrull whistles nonchalantly.
I mean, there is part of me that just wants to follow him and try and beat the information out of him. I mean, he's selling child fighting videos, so...
We don't know that. We're pretty sure, but we're not totally sure.
Look, I asked him for little violence, and then he asked me if I wanted, a little violence or little violence.
Okay, but what if it's like dwarf mud wrestling or something? We don't know.
I hadn't thought of that.
That would be
Why was that top of mind, Cav?
Look, everybody's got their thing, all right?
I'm not here to judge. I'm just learning more about you. Do we want to, above the table, follow this guy down the alley, though?
Leaving it up to the law enforcement officer here.
I think we do. I think we do, you guys. I think we tail him.
Love it. And I think that is where we will pick up next week.
Very cool.
That checks out. Now, did Rico run the bodega, or was it he just
he was just in.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, he was just in the bodega shopping like normal. It seems, from what Static got, it seems to be where he does a lot of his business. So he goes in, kind of shops around, and kind of meets up with somebody, and then they go their separate ways.
Got it. All right. Well, that was a pretty awesome session.
Yeah, as always, it was a ton of fun.
Card sheet.
Yeah, I want to say thank you.
Sorry, I let you guys on fire.
You killed Static.
How bad would you felt if you actually just killed Static?
Me or Cav? Cav would have been absolutely distraught, like inconsolable, I think.
At least we've got...
What would Ray feel?
Yeah, right?
She'd be all right.
At least I've got a backup character already.
In with the group.
Yeah. That'll be an easy transition. None of that awkward, well, I guess we're all on the same adventure.
All right. Well, thank you everybody who tuned in tonight, and anybody following later. We always appreciate it. Drop us a like or send us a message in chat. We always want to hear from you. So
yeah, thank you all for watching. As always, this was a blast. Like Donnie said, like and subscribe. And yeah, if we're doing something you like, let us know in the chat. If we're doing something you don't like, let us know in the chat. Reach out and talk to us. We want to hear from you.
All right. See you next week.
Everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.